Whenever I lose control of my emotions, my feet instantly start acting on their own. Even the toughest sneakers can be ripped apart by my feet in seconds. With no other choice, I have to keep my feet wrapped in toilet paper for years. But the strangest thing is, my hearing is far beyond that of an ordinary person. Even from hundreds of feet away, I can clearly hear people laughing at me, and those sounds can even turn into vivid images inside my mind. But even with these unusual abilities, I still can't escape the bullying at school. There is a boy at school who constantly picks on me. One day, he deliberately spit chewing gum into my hair. I tried everything I could, but I just couldn't get it out. In the end, I had no choice but to hide in the gym. When I returned home looking miserable, my mom immediately noticed something was wrong. She knew I had been bullied again, but I didn't have the courage to admit it, so she could only help me cut off my hair. The next morning, I stared at myself in the mirror and froze, because somehow, my hair had completely grown back to normal. Afraid that someone would discover my secret, I quickly grabbed a hat and put it on. But I never expected that this hat actually belonged to my father. I awkwardly took it off, but the moment my mom turned around, she was completely shocked, because my hair had been cut into a complete mess. It turned out that, to hide my secret, I had secretly cut my hair again. Now, my mom had no choice but to make me wear the hat to school, but my strange appearance quickly caught the bully's attention. He suddenly reached from behind and ripped my hat off. At that moment, I completely lost my temper. I rushed forward, trying to take my hat back, but the boy's expression instantly turned cold. I knew I wasn't strong enough to fight him, so I turned around and ran as fast as I could. I thought that once I got home, I would finally be safe. But the next second, that boy showed up at my house with his friends. They picked up rocks and started throwing them at my window. The glass shattered instantly, sending pieces everywhere. While cleaning up the broken glass, I accidentally discovered a hidden compartment in the wall. Inside was an old rusty metal box, but the moment I opened it, I froze completely, because inside the box were letters sent by my father. It turned out my father was still alive, and all these years, he had secretly stayed in contact with my mother, but I had been kept completely in the dark, so I desperately wanted to see my father again. I decided to leave home alone and follow the address written in the letters to find him. Soon, I arrived deep inside a forest to make sure the area was safe. I threw a rock into the bushes. The next second, I realized something was wrong. Whatever was hiding in the grass had started moving toward me. Terrified, I turned and ran for my life. But in my panic, my foot stepped right onto a hidden animal trap. The next moment, I was sent rolling down the hillside. Before I could even get back up, a runaway truck came speeding straight toward me. Just as the truck was about to hit me, a dark figure suddenly rushed out and pulled me away. The next morning, when I woke up, I discovered that the person who saved me was a wild man. I was so scared that I tried to escape through the window, but the man immediately pulled me back. Then, he slowly took out an old photograph. When I saw that the man in the photo looked exactly like the person standing in front of me, I was completely stunned, because the father I had been searching for all this time was actually this wild man standing right in front of me.